keep on falling. Hi, welcome back to Dreams Traveled. I'm Kalia, and in this video I will be talking about Pisa, Italy, and this is the last leg of my 2-month solo traveling experience throughout Europe. Let's get right down to it, and I'm gonna spill the tea for you. When I was in Florence, the last video, what I wanted to do was see Pisa, do a day trip in Pisa, and also go to Cinque Terre. Cinque Terre is so gorgeous, like the second most beautiful place in Italy after Positano. Pisa is closer to Cinque Terre than Florence is. So I decided, you know what, let's go to Pisa and let's stay there for a couple of days and take a day trip to Cinque Terre and other places as well. I left Firenze, very sad to leave Firenze, and I went to Pisa and I checked in my hostel. My hostel was not great. The places where I stayed in not very good hostels, I didn't like my whole experience there. So really, it just goes to show that where you stay and where you sleep should be a comforting place for you to enjoy your waking days. So Pisa is now a quiet, provincial university town with renowned art and architecture. Now what everyone goes to see is the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is in the Piazza del Duomo. So the Leaning Tower of Pisa began construction in 1174 and was completed in the 14th century. So the reason that the tower leans is because in the beginning of its construction, the tower had already begun to sink into the earth. Now, before 1990, there was a 5.5 degree tilt, and in 1990, they closed the tower and did some construction so that they moved the degree of 5.5 to 3.99 degrees. Engineers expect the tower to remain stable for another 200 years. On my first day, I walked to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I was really disappointed. I think I had seen so much beauty and I had seen so much art and I had seen so much architecture all throughout Europe that I was so almost numbed by the beauty of anything. I was at the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy, something that some people could never even dream of doing, and I was so sad and so depressed to be there. I didn't want to be there. When I saw the Leaning Tower of Pisa, everyone was so happy. They were with their family members. They were leaning and taking fun photos, and I had no one to do that with. So that really, really brought me down, and I was super, super sad. I have always been so happy. I've never been depressed, but I was depressed. I didn't eat. I didn't want to leave my hostel. I wanted to lay in bed all day. I had no desire to get up and do anything. There were so many aspects of my experience that related to life. Like, if you're not enjoying your life, then you can change it because you are the creator of your universe. So I really wasn't enjoying my time anymore. I was so fucking lonely. So I decided, you know what? Let's go home. What's gonna make you happy in this moment? And I knew that it would be to see my family and be with the people that I loved and the people that loved me. So I bought my ticket to go home, and it was a 34-hour journey.
34 hours.
I went from the Pisa International Airport to Amsterdam. I had a 17-hour layover in Amsterdam. After Amsterdam, I went to Atlanta, Georgia, where I had like a 4-hour layover. And then I went from Atlanta to Las Vegas. Oh my God, this is gonna make me cry. So this is what I wrote. Thank you, Europe, for being the vehicle to show me all these life lessons. Whether it was the obstacles or the people or the new places. Asking myself, what do you want? Where does your heart want to be? Taking the leap to travel in post-corona, having no idea what to expect. Following my heart. Through all this, I did it with no one else. I grew, I've changed, and this long journey has brought me closer to reaching my higher self. But through it all, what I've learned is that health, family, and friends are the most important things we need. But number one is that I learned to be by myself. I learned to love myself. I learned so many valuable lessons I will lead with for the rest of my life. I did it. I am a boss.
I'm a boss ass bitch, 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 bitch. I'm a boss ass bitch.
I didn't tell anyone I was coming home. I only told my best friend. She came to pick me up. And first person that I wanted to surprise was my sister, because me and my sister are very close. We pull up, I call her boyfriend, and he opens the garage and she's standing right there, and she's so surprised to see me because she thought that I was still in Italy. Be emotional. I missed my sister so much. The day after, or 2 days after, my mom and dad came home and I surprised them, which was really sad and really funny. After not seeing them for a year, I surprised them on the couch. And then after we drove to Cali to surprise my grandma and aunt and grandpa, and their reaction was the best reaction ever. It was so sad to let go of my European life and my European experiences to then come back to Vegas. So when I came home, it was a culture shock, you know, to go from living a European lifestyle to the American lifestyle, which is completely different.
It really messed me up, honey.
Now I'm home and I'm with my friends and my family, and I feel much happier. I'm so sorry this video was a Debbie Downer, but what are you gonna do? I loved my journey, and I'm so grateful that I got to experience all that. I'm so grateful that I got to fund myself through all of that. I'm so grateful that I got to meet everyone that I did, all the experiences I had. I'm so deeply grateful. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you have enjoyed this journey along with me of the 2 months traveling solo throughout Europe, and you have to do this. You will become a better version of yourself. You will learn so much about yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe down below, and in the next coming videos, I will be talking about all the other traveling, all the other experiences that I've had in that past year, because I still have 10 more months to talk about. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Proud is an understatement for how I feel about myself in this moment. Only I can keep all these wonderful experiences and memories, which is beautiful. I love you, and I'm proud of you, proud of myself. Life can only and will only get more amazing.